Good afternoon, guys. Kenny Salters here on the East Coast. Holiday weekend. Hope everybody is doing fine. Just wanted to come on and talk to you. I'm on my way to the gym, but kind of got this thought and kind of wrote it down, so I didn't want to do it walking around mobile style. Walking, but I'm in my mobile, so we're going to call it a mobile talk, okay, guys? So, anyway, what I was thinking about was that you come on in and hang out with me for just a few minutes. Hang out with me for just a few minutes. Just want to talk to you about a little something. And that little something is, I have to write it down. See, getting better. These things I write down, some things I write down. This is written down because I think it's kind of important. We were born for success. Yes. You were born for success. But what? But something happens, right? You were born for success. Yes, you were. You were born for success. It's like a seed that's in you. And this seed needs to be nurtured and cared for and provided for, right? Think of a seed. You have to nourish it. You have to take care of it. You gotta make sure there's no weeds in there choking it out, right? But what happens is we get caught up. We get caught up with other people's opinions. We get caught up with other people's fears. When we start listening to these fears, we start absorbing their fears in. It's like you're absorbing weeds now, and they kind of take root, and then they start choking your successful seed, right? The seed that has been placed in you to be successful. You should be successful. You should be thinking success, right? But once we start listening to other people's opinions, we start taking on their fears. They start putting their fears on us, right? And what is this? we start taking those fears on us, and then we're not too sure of ourselves anymore. We're not sure. We're not sure what we're doing, right? Because these people dump on us. They continually dump on us. Excuse me. And as we start taking in these fears and then we see opportunities, then we start doubting ourselves. We can't doubt ourselves because of other people's fears. And here's a key thing that they do. People are people. Here's what they do. They dump on you, and what they're doing is they're really explaining their fears to you and trying to talk you out of something that you want to do, and they do it with a smile. Now that gets me, man. That gets me. They're telling you about their fears, dumping on you with a smile, and they think they're giving you good advice. Right? They think they're giving you good advice. And we stand there. It's like two conversations going on. It's the one that's going on verbally, and then there's a mental then there's a mental conversation going on, right? They're spewing on you, they're dumping on you, and you're looking at them and going, oh, really, really? And in your mind, you're going, what is this? This is somebody that I really trusted. This is somebody that I really admire, right? I would never think that. So what happens is once we start taking in that dumpage, that spewage, right, then we start self-sabotaging ourselves. We start self-sabotaging ourselves. Opportunities come up and we're hesitant and things like that. See, that's self-sabotage. We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. So, okay, here's Kenny Salter's the coach. Here is the plan. You know how a coach will send a plan in. Okay, so this is the plan. This is the plan. Number one, don't let them dump on you. Don't take that dumpage in. Don't take that spewage in. Don't take that poison in. Right? Because when you take it in and you take on that self-doubt, and then you finally do act on it, then you do average things. And average gets you nowhere. So you have to stay focused. Number two, you got to have your goal in mind. And when these people talk to you, you ask yourself, here's a question. Here's a question that you need to ask yourself. Are these people a bridge? A bridge that would help you get across and help you get to where you're going? Or are they a hindrance? So make sure they're a bridge. Make sure they're out to help you. Make sure that they have your interests at heart, okay? And number three, that average, you got to stay focused. You got to have your target. You got to stay focused and have that target and hit the target. But if you listen to these people, these negative people, they will throw you off, right? And number four, don't settle for average. Always strive for excellence. Always strive for excellence. Don't strive for average. Have you ever went to a restaurant and say, oh, well, give me give me an average meal, right? Then you go in there, give me an average meal. Give me an average beverage. No. When you go in there, you want the best. You want the best that whatever's in your pocket that you're spending, you want the best. You want more, the bang for your buck, right? So you want to put the bang for their buck out there, right? So don't shoot for average, shoot for excellence. Everybody doesn't shoot for excellence, but you be that 1% that shoots for excellence, right? You got to shoot for it. So let me go back over it, right? No average. Don't shoot for average. Don't shoot for average. Shoot for excellence. Have your goal and shoot for the target. And shoot for the target. I tell you, train going by. I thought I was in a good spot. I got a train going by, right? Usually you hear ambulance or a police car or something, but I got a train. Okay, let me keep going, right? And don't let the seeds of doubt take root in you. Kick those things out. Kick those things out. That doubt, those weeds of doubt, kick those out. Don't let them in. Right? I mean, we've all been there. When I first went into a business, right? I'm talking to one of my friends, and the first thing is, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Mind you, he knows nothing about the business other than what I've told him, and I'm so excited. I'm only telling him what I know or what I perceive it to be. And Oh, that won't work. And now I'm doubting, will that work? Long story short, I did make money on the deal. Okay, so it worked. So you have to learn how to kick that stuff out. You can't keep that stuff. And remember, my last thought, remember that you were made for success. So do it. So do it. So that's the play for you. Be successful. Go after it. Don't take in the doubt and the fears of the don't take in the doubt and the fears of others, and then you start wearing it. Don't take it. Have your goal, aim at your target, and shoot for it. Okay, guys, that's the play. Okay, Kenny Salt is the coach. You can do it. Go for it. And you know what? Love big, and I will see you at the top. Thanks a lot, guys. Kenny Salt is the coach, and you got to play, and we'll see you. Bye now.